Welcome back, YouTube. Blazeshadowthorn here, back again with the Wi-Fi battle. This one's an OU match I had against Daniel. This is a pretty cool match. If you also, first thing you probably notice is FACECAM. Yes, this is my glorious face. This is what I look like in real life. Yes. You might have seen me walking down the street, although I rarely ever go out, so that's probably not the case. But anyways, this was a pretty cool Wi-Fi match I had. Came right down to the wire, literally 1 HP, so it was really cool. So definitely, if you leave a like and a comment, definitely if you enjoy the FACECAM, because I'm not quite sure where I stand on the whole face cam thing. I mean, like, some people enjoy it, some people don't. I really, like, I don't know, I don't really know how I think about it. Like, some people make it, some people, it's sort of like, so, tell me where you stand on that whole thing. So, anyways, getting right into the team preview, I brought a Focus Sash Barbarical because I love using that thing. It's so much fun. I brought a Life Orb, Lander's Therium. I brought a Choice Banded Tyranitar because I really wanted to try out Choice Banded Tyranitar because it has so much power potential, but you just actually have to put it in at the right situation. We have a Mega Blastoise, Defensive Skarmory, and then a Power Herb Halucha. Looking over his team, I didn't see anything that struck me right off the bat as threats. But anyways, we'll just see what we'll do. So I'm going to be leading off my Barbarical, just in case he wanted to lead off with something to set up Stealth Rocks, as he actually opts to lead off with Naruto's mom, the Ninetales. Right here, I'm feeling pretty good, knowing that he'll probably switch out because there's not really much he can do to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay in. I'm going to go for the Shell Smash. He actually predicts this, stays in, and goes for the Poison, which is pretty unfortunate, but, my Sash is broken, but overall I don't think it's too much of an issue, so long as I hit my next Stone Edge, because that should be able to OHKO that Ninetales, and then I'll be in a good situation with Barbarical. So, he does opt to switch right here, which is, fine by me. There's really no reason for him to stay in. He's going to switch out. He's going to go out to James, the Weezing, and I go for my Stone Edge. Fortunately, I don't miss, and I'm able to get a nice chunk of damage off on this Weezing with the Stone Edge. However, at this point in time, I really don't feel comfortable staying in, because I'm pretty sure a Razor Cell, I am at +2, even though it is in the sun. I'm pretty sure Tough Claws in the sun, all that fun stuff, I'd knock it out, but it lives on, like, so little HP. So right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you that this is the OU of Ubers, where the lore of everything lives. Everything's gonna live. So, anyways, I'm now put out to a very revenge killable range. I'm gonna go for Stone Edge. Unfortunately, I missed Stone Edge, which I kind of expected as much. And he's gonna be able to knock me out with a Sludge Bomb. Crit Sludge Bomb at that. A regular Sludge Bomb probably wouldn't have been able to knock me out just because it's a resisted hit, all that fun stuff. So I do lose my Barbarical as the Barbarical fades, sadly. Rest in peace, Barbarical. But anyways, I'm going to bring in my Mega Blastoise now. I know he's probably going to switch out. He's going to go probably into his Venusaur. So that's exactly what he does, actually. So he does switch out. He goes into his Venusaur. So I see this is a perfect opportunity just for me to Mega Evolve. I believe I go straight away for the Dragon Pulse, trying to meet a happy medium. Because if he stays in, Dragon Pulse will still do a lot of damage. If he switches out, it'll still do a decent amount of damage. So I do go for the Dragon Pulse. And he has, no Steals or Fairies, or at least I don't think he has any Steals or Fairies to nicely resist that. Anyways, I don't want to stay in, take, whatever Grass type attack. So I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go into T-Tar, not only to get my special defense up in the with the Sandstorm, but also I'm pretty sure I can take any physical hit as well. So this seems like a perfect opportunity to bring in Choice Banded Tyranitar and start trying to wreck some shit up. So that's what he's gonna. That's what I'm gonna do. He decides to Mega Evolve right here with his Mega Venusaur. He goes for the Sleep Powder, which I honestly did not expect Sleep Powder. So that's something I really probably should have saw coming, but I didn't. Because, I wasn't thinking about that. So anyways, I'm going to preserve my Tyranitar at the moment for some sleep fodder. Going to switch out. I'm going to go onto my Skarmory because now I see a perfect opportunity. Not only to start setting up some hazards, but also threaten this thing out with Brave Birds and stuff like that. He goes for Petal Blizzard, which, it's a physical Mega Venusaur, which, me personally, I have nothing against physical Venusaur. It gets some good physical move pools, but I don't know. It just doesn't have, I don't think, the poison stab to back it up, you know? So, anyways, what he's going to do is he's going to continually hit me up with some Petal Blizzards. That's fine by me. It's not doing too much to me at all, which means I'm now able to get up my Stealth Rocks. Getting up Entry Hazards, I feel, at this point in time would be key, just in case I get the opportunity to, like, his Venusaur is going to die, so the more damage I can get in things on switch in, the better off I'll be. Plus, I can break any potential sashes, because I know he has that Lilligant running around, and I'm not sure, because most Lilligants are like sash stuff, so I want to break those as quickly as possible. So anyways, he's going to get confused with the Petal Blizzard. I'm going to start setting up some spikes, because spikes are good. You know, you start getting that extra 12% off of everything. I'm going to get some leftovers recovery, so this Skarmory is doing a pretty good job at walling this Venusaur, which, you know, I guess that's just because it's physical and it doesn't have the hidden power fire like most offensive special ones are. Anyways, he's gonna go back out into Naruto's mom, the Ninetales, bring out the sun, do. I believe I just go for another layer of spikes, or maybe I go for the Brave Bird. I think I might actually go for the Brave Bird at this point in time. Nope, I just set up a layer of spikes. Knew it was one of the two, like my last move was like Roost or something. I'm not wouldn't have Roost right here. So right here, I have a choice. Like, what do I have to take a Fire Blast really in the sun? He actually makes a weird play, I'm going to say, by switching out and going out into his Lilligant. I guess making a pro prediction. I would have to say it's a pretty good prediction that I'm going to not go for the Brave Bird. So I'm going to switch out right here. I'm going to go into my Tyranitar to take the Fire Blast, obviously, because it's like my only resist. And I'm a little scared of this Lilligant, I'm not gonna lie. So, like, the only real way I can, like, avoid getting swept by a Lilligant, which I have a feeling that if it sets up enough Quiver Dances, which is what it's going for, it'll sweep my team, is if I can wake up in, like, the next 2 turns and kill it off with a Crunch, because I'm pretty sure a Banded Crunch, because I'm max HP Adamant, will be enough to knock out the Lilligant. So, you know, I'm asleep for 1 turn, so I'm like, okay. He sets up another Quiver Dance. I'm like, please, for the love of God, wake up. I need this wake. But Tyranitar is just going to keep on. On some log. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm kind of sleepy now. Sorry about that. Anyways, Lilligant now is going to go for the nice, powerful Giga Drain. That will be enough to knock me out because it's at, like, +2 or something like that, so I lose Choice Banded Tyranitar, and with that, the Reign of Terror that is Lilligant is gonna start, like, wrecking my team, because I have nothing to take on this Lilligant. I completely neglected the fact that I have no special defensive wall, so what I'm gonna do is I'm forced to go out into my, my Landorus, and he goes for his Sleep Powder, he doesn't miss, which is like, why? The hacks for me was just pretty bad, you know, min damages and sleep and stuff like that. But he's gonna go for the Giga Drain right now, which he probably should have done in the first place, and that's just gonna straight up Oko Landorus. So, you know, Landorus is gonna go away. So goodbye, Landorus. You did absolutely nothing this game, like usual. Don't like Landorus. Anyways, I'm gonna go out into Hawlucha now. I'm like, please, Hawlucha, please live this Giga Drain. Please, I'm begging you, live this Giga Drain. And Hawlucha is gonna be able to live the Giga Drain with the nice and powerful 20 HP. And, yeah, which means now Hawlucha can hopefully go for the Sky Attack. And what I'm thinking is, come on, Hawlucha, please don't miss your Sky Attack, because knowing my luck, I'm gonna miss my Sky Attack and get swept by a Lilligant. Fortunately for me, though, it doesn't miss, which means now I'm in a pretty good position, because not only do I have my Unburden boost activated, but I'm also have sort of the switch initiative kind of, because now I have to bring in something to deal with this Hawlucha. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna bring in Shady Penguin, the Hustle Delibird. He is gonna be able to miss the Ice Shard, which is a bit unfortunate, but at the same time he did land 2 Sleep Powders, and I missed like a Stone Edge, so you know, Hacks is now kind of starting to level out a bit. You know, so he's gonna bring in Rufus, the nice and powerful shiny Arcanine. He's gonna get that Intimidate off, and then Intimidate's really gonna suck now, because I'm gonna go for the nice and powerful High Jump Kick, and unfortunately, it is going to be able to live. It does turn out to have Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet really didn't matter anyways, but if he overall, I guess the Intimidate didn't really matter too much, because I'm pretty sure it would have lived anyways. But you know, there still is that possibility that if he didn't get the Intimidate off, I would have been not able to knock out that Arcanine. Anyways, I'm going to go now into my Mega Blastoise, because really it's the only thing I really have left to take on anything. So, the Arcanite's going to go for Sunny Day, which I'm not very happy about, because now my water attacks are going to be doing less and less. And he still has that Venusaur running around, and that Venusaur is going to be definitely going to be a problem for me. Right here, I was really scared that this Arcanine would have Wild Charge, and it would just be able to destroy me. Fortunately, it doesn't. I was really scared, because if it had that, oh god, it would have been terrible. So I do go for the Water Pulse. Doesn't really have anything. So, anyways, now he's gonna bring in the Venusaur, and I'm like, oh great, he's gonna go for like Giga Drain or something. And then I remember that he's physical, so I'm like, okay, hopefully I can knock this thing out with Entry Hazard. No, it lives. It lives on like 1 HP. So I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna go out into my Skarmory, really kind of as death fodder, just because I need to keep my my Blastoise around for the last 2 Pokemon on his team. It turns out he has Solar Beam, which was, so it's a mixed offensive Venusaur, which, you know, it's kind of cool. But if I had stayed in there, oh my god, I would have lost this match, because I really need my Mega Blastoise at a high amount of HP. So anyways, right here, there's really no point for him not to go for Solar Beam. Like, he could go for Petal Blizzard, but he already knows I'm a physically defensive Skarmory, and there's really nothing he can do to this Skarmory. So I'm going to go for a Roost, knowing that, because I want to be at a high amount of HP when the next thing on his team comes in. So, like, this Venusaur is not a threat to me whatsoever. Like, he could put me to sleep and then switch out, I suppose, but that's really the only thing he can do. So I feel relatively safe roosting on this thing and just getting to a high enough HP where I can deal on the rest of the things on his team, which I'm honestly drawing a blank right now. Like, I don't know, but we'll see that in a couple turns, I'm pretty sure. Because right here, I believe I'm going to set up my final layer of spikes, or was it 2 or 3 layers of spikes? I think that's 3 layers of spikes, but I'm not 100%. Anyways, enough of that. The sunlight now fades, which is excellent for me, because now I don't have to worry about my water attacks being weakened by the sun when I have to bring in Mega Blastoise, because Mega Blastoise is like the only thing offensive Pokemon left on my team. So now I'm going to go with the Brave Bird, because there's absolutely no reason, because I'm pretty sure I've either set up 2 or 3 layers of spikes. Either way, 2 or 3 layers of spikes is enough. I'm going to be able to knock out the Mega Venusaur, because honestly, Skarmory at this point is now going to be death fodder, because I really need a clean switch into Mega Blastoise to deal with the last Pokemon on his team, which is going to be Naruto's mom, or the Ninetales. Unfortunately, it's going to be able to live the Spikes damage and the Stealth Rock damage, which is a little bit of HP. Not a lot, but a little bit. And it's going to go for the Flamethrower. That is going to be enough to knock out my Skarmory, and I'm thinking, well, it was GG. This Ninetale is going to have Solar Beam, and that's going to knock me out, and it's going to be terrible. So, well, I'm going to bring in Mega Blastoise, and it turns out it has Pain Split. It has Pain Split. It didn't go for the Solar Beam, which means I'm able to go for the Water Pulse, and I'm going to be able to knock out this threat, this Naruto's mom, the Ninetales. So I'm like, I have a chance. I have a chance in winning this. So he's going to send out his last Pokemon, which is going to be the Weezing. And it's now at a point where, can this Water Pulse in the sun be able to knock out this Weezing? And it lives on 1 HP. It's going to go for the Sludge Bomb. I'm going to be able to live. And I get poisoned. And I'm like, oh god, this is it. The poison damage is going to kill me. And it turns out I live on 1 HP. It was so amazing. I'm able to go for the Water Pulse, and that will be able to knock out the Weezing, which will lead me with the very narrow 1-0 victory, like 1 HP victory. So, you know, it was a really close match, you know, a lot of hacks, a lot of min-max variation with the damage. So I hope you enjoyed my battle. I hope you enjoyed the narration. I hope you enjoyed the face cam, this beautiful face at all. So, you know, definitely leave a like for all those things. And if you want to see more face cam narrations, you know, definitely comment that down below and leave a like, because I will be judging if I will ever do another one of these again off of the reaction I get from this. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.